Alright, good afternoon, my viewers, friends, and family. I want to welcome again to my channel. Today we're going to talk about why buildings becomes dilapidated and focus much on the roof. Today we're going to have various types of exposures to the weather and the effects it has on buildings. As you can see, this building has been over the past 10 years abandoned due to financial crisis. So that means that we need to plan effectively before we start our project. Right now, if you have not subscribed to my channel, I encourage you to do so. Going to be learning more about what happens when we don't take things serious in the construction industry. Today I have so much to talk about, but as we speak, I'm just going to summarize it and give you an overview of the causes of these things that happen. As you can see, the roof members, which form part of the roof, is become damaged due to exposure of the weather. When you want to do your roofing, it is very necessary to be able to plan effectively. Most people are in a hurry to put up the structure and force to be able to get the roof members in place, but this is very wrong when we go about it from that angle. Okay, this is what happens when you don't plan effectively. This is exactly what happens. Due to the nature of the plants, I may not be able to get a clearer view to the other side of this structure. It amazes me why we always want to waste resources that can be utilized at the right time. My name is Larry, and I'm going to take you through the causes of roof damages, or why roofs are not able to stand for long when they don't have its covering in place. So let's start today. Before we are able to have a roof in place or installed, you don't need to rush to get the wood members first. You don't need to rush to get the wood members first. The first thing you need to do, best rather, is to get it covering. So you need to get the drawings, architectural drawings, rather, to the companies which manufacture these roofing sheets, and get your quotes. Okay, you're going to get a quote. Now this quote will determine how much the sheets is costing, and you need to know there are sizes of the roofing sheets that needs to be installed. The best one is 0.5. At least that is the minimum you can even place or buy. Okay, you can place or buy, because at least that one is thick. It can be able to last a lifetime or some number of years other than other ones. So the size is very, very key to the installation or before installation. So the second thing to know, we have types of the roofing sheets. We have types of the roofing sheets. Now we have aluzinc, we have aluminium, we have so many, and with time I will be able to explain. But now I'll tell you that the best thing to do is to be able to buy aluminium or aluzinc, depending the area you are staying. if you are close to the sea, aluminium is better, okay, because it takes time for aluminium. It will take a longer time for it to be able to rust or show signs of failure, okay, because the corrosion or the sea breeze would have effect on the sheets. Okay, so over here we see that plan was not in place. A plan was not put in place. The members was rather bought or purchased and installed, and this installation alone can cost you more than $3,000. Okay, more than $3,000, depending on the size or the nature of the roofing design, and which can be save a cost if you're able to plan well. The sheets can also cost you about $5,000 or more, depending on the size or the nature of the design as given by the architect or the draftsman or the engineer. Okay, so you need to first get your sheets ready before you even think about installing your roof members. Now, when the rain falls, it gets on the roof members, which are the wood, the purlins, the rafters, and then they begin to decay. Over years, they begin to decay. You might not recognize it because your mind is not there. And as the sun keeps shining on it, you have all these members being able to decay. With time, it's going to collapse. Okay. Now, all the investments, that means all the investment you made initially has gone waste. Okay. It is very, very bad to be able to come up without planning, okay, before you start your roofing installation. Now, artisans are eager to do their part and be able to get their money or their workmanship and go away without advising you, because as for them, they don't really care much about what you are doing. All they care is much is about the money they are going to earn and charge you. Okay, so please, I would advise and counsel you, this is a very bad investment. This is a very bad investment, as you can see. Okay. And I encourage you all to stop that kind of investment. If you are planning to install your roofing without the members already purchased, then it's a sign of failure. I think maximum exposure of this wood for me should not be less than 2 months. Okay, it should not be less than 2 months. And even before it will be installed, after exposure for 2 months, make sure you spray it with the right chemicals to protect the wood, because when animals like they get into the carcassonne, okay, they are going to destroy the wood, and over the years it can even fail, no matter how you even cover it fast. Treatment of the wood before they are in place, it's very key. As you can see, I have a lot of things to even talk about. I would chip in this advice to you. You can even see that the doors that was installed initially have all decayed, and including the windows as well. You see, it's very, very important to plan before you install these things. When you are not ready to plan, then be ready to have these failures approaching you, and it's not a good sign at all. Okay, my viewers, I love you so much, and I want you to know I'll bring you more of these things and solutions. Now, the best solution I'm giving here today is also that you plan very well. First, get your sheets, and to be able to determine the sheets the roofing sheets, make sure you have your drawings. With the drawing, even without they not coming to site, they can give you an average estimate for you to be able to prepare for your roofing sheets cost. Then you'll be able to contact the rightful engineer or the carpenter to be able to give you the cost of the roofing members. With that in mind, you have an average price on how to go about your roofing installation. Thank you.